colors now working towards 200 laps leading with a 6-second advantage on second place Dale Shaw. What is 6 seconds like here at South Boston? There's LaJoie, bottom of your screen, and we're looking for the number 4 right there. So that's what 6 seconds looks like around the 4/10 of a mile South Boston Speedway. How about Matt Kenseth right there, number 17? He's trying to bypass Mike McLaughlin for 7th spot and does so. Now McLaughlin may get him back, but what a come from behind effort for Kenseth after that spin at lap 101.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, he ran well early and then he got spun, and now he's battled all the way back up to 7th, and hey, you can't take anything away from him there.
Took over early in the year from Tim Bender, and it's been a very, very strong performance for Kenseth, who we've seen on the NASCAR Slim Jim All-Pro Series and the American Speed Association. Remember the spin? Here it is in case you joined us along the way as Shane Hall went along, and there came Joe Bessie.
He was leading at that time, wasn't he?
Yep, that was back at lap 101. Kenseth led from 96 until that moment right there.
You can see aerodynamics don't have a big play here.
I love this racetrack. Mason Day and his family, everybody, what a great job they do here at the South Boston Speedway. It's just a beauty. 30 laps to go. Great battle now between Park and Bodine. That is for 4th and 5th. Elton Sawyer's behind them in 6th. The lead is still 6 seconds for Randy LaJoie. That's why we're watching some other action right now. Nobody's challenging Randy.
Randy's only like a third of a lap behind those guys.
Yeah. An impressive run for him. Good short track racing tonight here at South Boston on Motor Madness. The local late model stock cars are also on the card this evening here. Their race will follow this one. And Steve Park
Finally prevailed, but possibly not for long. Another little
Nope.
tap.
Oh! Elton Sawyer right there with Bodine.
Elton was trying to close that hole up when Todd wanted to get back in it. Gotta love it.
Yeah, he needed a wing for that one.
Yeah. Watch this from moments ago. Caution in turn 1. Steve Park is in the wall. Steve Park is in the wall. He was running in the 4th spot. And caution is on the speedway. Lap number 288. The AC Delco car, Steve Park. Oh, and again he goes around. There goes the right rear. You got a feel for him.
He was trying to, keep going there and not lose too much, and that tire went down and sent him around again.
We'll take a look at exactly what happened to Steve Park in just a moment as Tony Uri leads the crew to work with just 20 laps to go. We have 9 laps remaining in the Winston Motorsports 300. There is Steve Park back with the fresh Goodyear tires. Let's take a look at what happened now and actually take you back About 3 laps before the incident, you see he was already getting loose. I believe we had commented on that as it happened. And here's the incident going off into the corner. There he is by our camera.
And by himself.
He spun across the start-finish line. That's where it kicked loose.
The tire was probably going down to spin it at that point.
He was on the straightaway, and it just broke loose, as you saw, all by its lonesome. So there's Steve Park. Now let's set the strategy game here for you. We're inside of 10 laps to go in the race, so NASCAR has a 10-lap rule, which means it'll be a single-file restart. And only the cars on the lead lap can line up behind the pace car. Everybody else has to line up behind the lead lap cars, taking advantage of the opportunity to stop were some of the lapped machines, but also Todd Bodine came in.
Good move. Anybody that's not leading in the lead lap with the 10-lap rule in effect, as strong as Randy is, you have to take advantage and come in and bolt on 4 new Goodyears.
Glenn, what do you have to add?
Well, Eli, Todd has been waiting for this for a long time. He wanted to adjust the rear track bar too, and as we talked earlier, Barry, he wanted some forward bite in the car. Obviously, they couldn't stop at the green, so he needed this. However, he wanted to come in a lap earlier. The cleanup truck was sitting down at the end of pit road. When Todd started to come down, he thought pit road was closed. Evidently, he didn't come in. He waited a lap longer than he meant to, but he was the last car in the lead lap anyway, other than, well, Steve Park lost the lap there, so Todd was the last car in the lead lap, and it didn't really hurt him. And you're right, Barry. Put those 4 freshmen on, see if you can gain a couple positions.
Steve Park is back in 14th now after the problems he had. Actually spinning twice, once up in turn 1, and then trying to hustle back around to pit road. 293 on the board now of 300. And the field is getting the 1 to go now as they come back to the start-finish line. By the way, if you can't get enough motorsports by watching it here on TNN, then why not bring a part of your favorite race team into your own home? You can by just coming to Opryland on June the 28th for the Food Lion TNN Salute to Motorsports charity auction. You can bid on everything from autographed racing tires to crew uniforms and everything in between. The proceeds will be going to Technology 2000. For more information, call 615-889-6611 or just log on to country.com and get all the information about the TNN Salute to Motorsports and the charity auction coming up on June the 28th.